Hello and welcome to the Record Bar at JB Hi-Fi Hurstville. My name is Daz, or the Dazai Lama if you're special, or you can just call me Lama, or if we're really close you can call me Peter. Anyway, you can call me anything you like, basically. I'm here filmed by baby Steve, yes, the little cuddly baby Steve in his manger. No sleep for the bed. The little Lord baby Stevie is asleep in his sweet bed, which we know he is, actually. He's very holy, young little baby Steve, he is. He gives out presents on Christmas Day, he goes flying through the air, he gets a bit cross at Easter, but he's just one cuddly little baby and we love him! And also, if you want to listen to me on radio, I'm on every Friday night on 2UE on a show called Music for Cool Grown-Ups with Mr. David Pryor. You can listen to me there from 9 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, who are the greatest band that's ever lived? I can tell you that now because it is a vinyl Christmas. You've got to give vinyl for Christmas. It's very important. It is, baby Steve. It's very important. And I'm going to tell you right now, yes, thank you very much. I'm telling you now who's the most important band. Yes, the Beatles. Yes, the Beatles are the most important band that ever lived. They came from Liverpool in 1963. They went and conquered the world. I've talked about it many times. Do I have to keep on repeating myself? But yes, I do, because you people are going to listen to me. You're going to understand what I'm talking about. Now, the Beatles are the first step to anyone that wants to get into vinyl. They're the first records you're going to get, because they are just magic. And here's some of the titles we got here at the Record Bar at JB Hi-Fi Hurstville, and you got to have a look at them. First of all, we got the first album they ever did, Please Please Me. Look how fresh-faced they look, eh? They look like baby Steves. There's 4 baby Steves on the cover. Baby Steve's going to turn into a Beatle one day, I know he is. Okay, then we actually skip to a movie, the movie soundtrack you could call this they made. It was their second movie. The first movie was called A Hard Day's Night, but this one was called Help! Yes, it was called Help! And Help was absolutely awesome record, this one. Very underrated for Beatles fans, but for me, The Night Before. You Gotta Hide Your Love Away, which is my favourite Beatles song of all time. The Night Before, I Need You, George's beautiful song. Then when they started to change a little bit, there was 2 albums which you could call a double album, but they came from one to the other, if you know what I'm talking about, because I don't understand. I'm just gabbering on, because that's what I do, and I love it. First of all, Rubber Soul. This was basically the change to what the Beatles became, and basically to their next big thing, because they stopped touring, which you can all see about in this movie, 8 Days a Week, which has just been released a couple of weeks and selling like gangbusters. We can't keep it enough. Awesome film, directed by Ron Howard. Brilliant film. Go and get that too. You need that. But Rubber Soul, and then what people have probably called their best album, which is Revolver. You getting all this in the shop, baby Steve? You're doing a great job. You do. You deserve more money. Well, you just deserve money. But anyway, same as me. I'll give you 10% of what I get for doing this, which is a sweet FA. Anyway, Revolver actually is what they call, some people think that's their best album. It's very argumentable, but, it's been, all the critics are saying they think it's awesome, but it was a very different record from what they did before. Like Tomorrow Never Knows, you can just play that over and over and over and over again, and you'll be tripping squares. But anyway, then came what people do know as probably one of the most famous albums of all time, which was Sgt. Pepper's. Yes, this is available on vinyl. It's an absolute cracker. It is. It basically was the pinnacle to the summer of love in 1967. It was magical. But I could go on about the Beatles all day, as you can tell. Then we go, we fast forward a little bit, and then we get to Let It Be, which was a movie, which, you know what, the Let It Be movie has never come out on DVD since, because I don't think they really like it, because it was basically about the band breaking up. But the last album they did, which was a cracker, which was Abbey Road, they left on an amazing note. They really did. It was just an absolutely brilliant album, and someone just walked past me, didn't they? Yes, they did, as you can just tell. Yes, Abbey Road was brilliant. But also, if you really want to start and get some other bits and pieces, you got the Beatles Past Masters, which is a lot of singles and B-sides. And then you got these two crackles. The crackles. Yeah, chocolate crackles. These 2 chocolate crackles, which is the Beatles 62 to 66. The Beatles 67 to 70. They're all here at the Record Bar. It's just absolutely amazing. I am Daz. You can follow me on Twitter on DarrenE_JBOUS. Shine on Beatles. We love you, Beatles. We love you, baby Steve. We love you, John, Michael, Paul, Peter, Ringo, Barry, and Phil. And until next time we meet, shine on, people. Bye.